was my dad. My adopted dad. Over 2 decades ago, I was introduced to the man who would impact my life more than I could ever imagined. By one of my best friends, his third daughter, Dion. Natalie, this is Daddy. Daddy, this is Natalie. We shook hands and he said, "Hi, Natalie." I said, "Hi, Daddy." I did not know then the effect that he would have on my life for the next almost 1/4 of a century. He was my dad in every sense of the word, and a grandfather to my 3 boys and my 4 nieces. I didn't grow up with a biological father, but Daddy unplanned. Daddy, I need tissue, please. Daddy unplanned and effortlessly stepped in with ease. He had practice. He was a girl dad, but he had the intelligence to know that as a girl, I needed to learn how to do boy things. As a builder, he would earn extra income by doing private residential jobs. One day, he tagged me to come along with him. I thought, nah. See, I was a girl, a girly girl. I was definitely not that girl. But out of curiosity and respect, I went and I kept going. If you're looking for a handy person to install a wooden fence, lay tiles or laminate floors, paint your walls or furniture, check the oil in your car, or change a flat tire, I'm your girl. Daddy taught me how to do all that. He educated me on the importance of learning to do certain things on your own so that I can be independent. Daddy also taught me farming and how to chef up certain good foods like the softest dumplings, fried dumplings, and the most succulent, falling off the bones turkey wings. He was prideful about everything, including the way he cooked his foods. I visited Dion a lot when she and Daddy lived on Prince Street in Bridgeport, Connecticut. I could not pass Daddy's apartment without checking in to see what was in the pot. And there was always something in the pot, and you did not have to ask. It was his joy to feed us. When Dion moved out, knowing how much I enjoyed his food, for months Daddy would bring me Sunday dinners almost every Sunday, but definitely when he made roast beef. He knew that was my favorite, and yeah, until I taste Maudelin's roast beef, Daddy's roast beef is still the best. Inside joke. One day, Daddy knew I was hurting. So he did his daddy thing and gave me some words. Natalie, I've never met anyone like you. And you're dear to me. And I'm not happy to see you sad. If people can't see you for who you are, then that's their business. Make me a promise that you will never dumb yourself down to fit in or please anyone. Not long after he showed up at the house with a mirror, he pointed the mirror and said, "When you look in this mirror, I want you to see yourself the way I see you." But don't feel bad about yourself. You are going to leave a mark in this world. I can tell. When you look in this mirror, you tell yourself, I am going to leave a mark in this world. And you go and do it. I still have the mirror. The border is dry rotted, but as the daughter of a woodworker, I'll make a new one. When I found out I was pregnant with my first son, I was scared to tell him. And I was 23 years old. I did not want to disappoint him, but Daddy was supportive. And he fed me even more. When I had my son, he had his second grandson. He loved his Doc Murray. That's the name he coined for Malachi. He was delighted in picking him up from school. When I was running late, he used those occasions to teach or to pick his brains. When my brother had his twin girls, this girl dad, who was already a grandpa of 3 granddaughters, knew exactly how to pitch him as their adopted grandfather. And every spontaneous visit of his was met with delight, because oftentimes Grandpa had a treat. The ones I loved the most were the pick your brain ones. His riddles were a welcome challenge. I can go on and on about Daddy Warbuck. I've mentioned some good memories, and there are countless more. There are some not so good ones too, as you can rationally imagine. No relationship is perfect. My mother, his best friend, coined the name Daddy Warbuck for him because of his strict, no-nonsense nature. You are not allowed to be ignorant. You would know if you fly past your place. It doesn't matter who you are. Daddy would have a word for you, a lecture if he respected you. More than that, if he didn't know you, and a draw-up if you're one of the grandchildren. Daddy was a dad, a grandfather, an uncle, a brother, a cousin, a plumber, an electrician, a meteorologist. Daddy knew when it was going to rain, even before it rained. I read somewhere that family is not defined by our genes. It is built and maintained through love. That's exactly what happened with my family, which included Daddy Warbuck. We didn't share genetics, but we shared everything else. We supported each other mentally, emotionally, spiritually, economically, and with our time. My time with Daddy will be most cherished. The times we spent at the kitchen table, mine and his. The times we spent talking in the early morning so I don't fall asleep while I drive home from work. The hours he drove from Pennsylvania to my wedding in New Haven, Connecticut. And lastly, the 7 weeks I spent with him, being a vessel for God and taking care of him when he needed me these past couple months. We talked more than we did the previous years combined. We laughed together more than we ever did. And there were tears also. I am better for the privilege of being there for him. There is no greater gift than the gift of serving others, and especially our elderly parents. So I entreat you to go and develop a mindset of sincere service for each other. I will miss you, Daddy. I will miss your belly-busting laughs. I will miss our debates. And I'll miss you.